Hey guys, it's Lizzie. Today I'm going to answer a question from LPS Lizzie, and she asks, what do you do if your friends don't like your crush? So many people have messaged me about this, and whenever someone has messaged me saying, like, let's say a guy says he likes this girl but her best friend hates him, I always tell the guy, just give up. You're not going to go out with her. Because as a girl, our best friends are kind of like sisters, they're family. If you don't have their approval, you don't have our approval. And that's kind of how I see it. And so if their best friend just hates you for some random reason and she's super stubborn with that, like, I don't think you're going to be able to get around that. I think it could definitely work out if she already likes you, but if she didn't like you and you were going to go from like kind of being friends to dating her with this best friend next to her who hates you, I just don't think that's possible. It's not going to work. And so if she's already shown you a bunch of signs that she likes you, then go for it. But if she's not, then give up and get over your crush. When you're dating someone, you're going to need to be able to get along with their friends and their family for it to work. And so if their friends don't like you, it's not going to work. But on the other end of the spectrum, if you really like someone and your best friend has made it clear that she hates that person, what do you do? If you really like someone and your friends don't like them for some reason, I think first that you need to kind of figure out why they don't like him. Do they think he's ugly? Do they hate his hair? Do they not like how he dresses? Is it like, oh, he's an unpopular nerd, he's not cool enough for us? If it's really superficial, then I wouldn't worry too much about them not liking him. But it could be something else. Your best friend might have had some history with him where he lied to someone or backstabbed someone, or he might be a player. You might be seeing only one side of him. Your best friends might see another side of him. And so I think it's really important that you kind of ask them specifically what they don't like about him. If you find out that it's just that they don't think he's cool enough and that he doesn't have some huge moral failing, I think you need to sit down with your best friends and have a serious discussion about this guy who you like, and tell them to be super open-minded about it, and then just be like, hey, I really like so-and-so, and then tell them specific reasons why. Like, he's a writer like I am, and he's a Christian, and he's really funny, and I just wanted to make sure that you guys wouldn't hate me if I went out with him. Just give them a heads up and kind of get some sort of approval from them. And I think that if they're in the know, if you're telling them everything you know, and you're not keeping secrets from them, and you're not like going behind their back and like getting with this guy who they hate, then I don't think they're going to be as mad. They're not going to be like erupt into anger when they find out you're dating him. So definitely go to them first and explain to them why you like them, change their mind on it, and I guarantee that if it's just that they don't like his hairstyle, it's probably they don't really know him and you do know him, and so you can explain to them what you know about him, and then they're going to change their minds. I don't think there's anything scary about telling your best friend that you like the guy she hates, because yeah, initially she's going to kind of think the idea is kind of weird, but eventually she's going to recognize that you're her best friend and she loves you no matter what, and so she's going to support you in it. And just recognize that your friends are going to be there long term, and your relationship probably isn't with this guy. And so definitely don't take the idea that you love him and they're just friends. Like, no, you don't even know what love is right now. So make sure that you're placing your best friends and your friends ahead of any guy in your life. And for guys, vice versa. Place your friends higher than any girl. And I think that's the way to have healthy relationships, because then you're not completely relying on this person who you're going to break up with soon. I am such a pessimist when it comes to middle school and high school relationships. But even though I am, I think it's definitely worth being in relationships growing up, as long as the guy has good character and has integrity and is pure. Because even though you're not going to end up with most of the people you date, they really teach you how to be in relationships, and I think it's a great learning experience for the future. So you should listen to the song Ours by Taylor Swift to get hope and inspiration in your situation, because it's about loving someone who your family and friends don't really like that much. Okay, I hope that helped you guys, and share your stories below about your best friends hating your crush and whether or not they came around and ended up liking the person that you really like. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!